So there's a hotel, another pharmacy, the No Names sports bar. But here we have the grocery store. And like I said, we are going to go inside and kind of check it out. This is purely a curiosity thing. That's all it is. We're not sure. We've never been in one before. So we're kind of curious and want to check it out and see what it's all about. So let's head on into the grocery store and see what we got. All right, so they got a cigar shop. It's almost kind of like a little mini mall, actually.
With GNC, you can get your vitamins.
GNC, you can get all of your vitamins. Jewelry stores. I think the actual grocery part is upstairs.
Sushi bar.
Noodle bars and sushi. Ice cream. And different desserts you can get right here. The fuzzy bar, massage chairs. If you've had a rough day on the ship, you can stop and get a massage. But
Snacks if you need to make
But what we want, I believe, is going to be up this moving sidewalk. It's not an escalator, it's a moving sidewalk. And up we go. And it's not groany, it's not moany. Well, right off the bat, we have Disney strollers right up top. And we have Christmas trees. Okay.
I need one of those.
While you're on the ship, you need a Christmas tree? I don't think you can get that in your suitcase.
They're plastic, they'll bend.
I think that might have been what happened to the last one. All right, so we are in. We're going to cruise around and check it all out.
Gracias.
Of course, you can still get different souvenirs. They have the cosmetics department. Oh no, we're going to let Tiffany kind of wander around and we will follow her. So show us where you want to go. So right now she's still wandering through the Christmas department. It's a little weird to be shopping for Christmas items in Cozumel. I mean, but it is November, so I guess that makes sense. But this is kind of like taking Tiffany to the store back home. It's pretty much what you would consider a typical store. But if you're in Cozumel and you need something that perhaps is not a souvenir item, maybe some medicine, not toilet paper, you can't take that on the ship. But something like that, you can definitely get it here. It's great if you're thinking about moving to Cozumel. There'd definitely be a place where you could shop. But they have all of your clothes. Now, of course, everything is in pesos, so you'll have to do the conversions. But
That's a lot of water.
that is a lot of water. And they have fresh fruits and vegetables over there. And they have an entire wall or shelf or section of monsters. Different color. They have peach, baby.
Yeah, but why is peach more expensive than the...
Because only suckers buy peach. I hope you weren't giving me the finger on camera.
I didn't, I scratched my...
I'm pretty sure you were giving me the finger. They do have a little coffee shop in here. Now, you know, if there's a coffee shop, it has caught Tiffany's attention. They have espressos, Americanos.
They don't do iced.
Oh, they don't do iced. Wow, what a coffee snob. They won't put ice in her coffee.
Can't handle anymore. Hot coffee is hot.
That's true. In all fairness. Yeah, it was wet and chilly yesterday. It is hot and humid today. So, but you can definitely come in here and get some beer. And a lot of this is going to be less expensive than
Christmas music.
And they're playing Christmas music. That's some pretty large size desserts, breads here in the bakery department. I don't know how interesting this will be to everybody, but I just find it fascinating how similar and how different things can be all at the same time. They do sell liquor, hard liquor, right here in the store. Different laws. But you can also get your Red Bulls here. They have a couple different flavors of Red Bulls. Some local energy drinks as well, if you're into energy drinks. Of course, you can also get water, juices, all the way down this wall. And this is just right across the street from the cruise port. So you don't have to go but a block or two up to get in here if you're at the downtown port. Got some good looking fresh meat. Meat wall. And of course, being an island, you're gonna have some seafood. They got all the fishes in here. Shrimp. Oop. They got it all going on in here. Another look at here. Now we're just gonna kind of keep on looking around, see if we see anything else interesting. They got their deli, or what we would call a deli. And Tiffany's just having a good time cruising around here, looking at stuff. Now, one thing we were curious about is, you know, in the US, you have a million different cereal choices. And here they still have quite a few, but they do look a little bit different. And one of the big ones is, you know, let's take Fruit Loops here for an example. What is the ingredients list on Fruit Loops here?
Well, you can't read it.
Okay, it is in Spanish, but I'll go ahead and film it just in case. But I'm curious to know if that is better, worse, or the same as we might see basically like in the US. Because I always hear that the food outside of the United States has, you know, less junk in it than some of our food does. You said it has what?
One artificial dye.
Just one?
Right here.
Okay. So, I said, we'd have to get that translated, but
I think
just a curiosity thing. Okay. I thought we were about done, but Tiffany said, wait a minute. This is a store. They will sell coffee. I will see what kind of coffee they have. Now, she uses this Nescafe espresso to make it at home herself. She's gotten really good at making herself homemade coffee.
Yeah, that one's a little different.
And I'm sure if you want her homemade coffee recipe, she'll share it.
Macadamia nut and vanilla. They don't have this in the U.S., but it's a lot thicker grain. So
Okay.
I don't know how well this would work in.
Got it. All right, so but she says they have some flavors they don't have. I don't know what that is, baby.
I don't either, but it's got Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, okay. And they also have coffee here on the shelf. So she's gonna take a look at the coffee and see what she sees. So we did self-checkout. Just a little notable thing. They don't provide bags here. So you gotta either bring your own or, in this case, stick them in Tiffany's backpack. Oh, and the registers are all in Spanish, so make sure your Spanish is pretty decent before you get started. Tiffany's gonna go that way. We're gonna go this way. So we are heading out of the grocery store, picked up a couple of drinks. and we're gonna head back outside. One final note as we're heading out of the grocery store: you can also buy a motorcycle while you are here in the grocery store. So,
Jenny's.
huh?
I'm Jenny's.
Oh, yep, there's Jenny's. But yeah, you can buy a motorcycle in the grocery store. Yeah, you don't see that. You're like, whoa, hey. You don't see that a lot.
No.
So what'd you think of the grocery store?
I liked it.
I liked it.
And that's why this is that way, because they take their carts down.
Yeah, it's for cards. But I said I know some people go to Mr. Sancho's, some people go to Paradise
We went to the
Beach.
grocery store.
We went to the grocery store, so we're going to at least show you something different.